My shoulders were up around my ears for I don't even know how long before I noticed it. My neck was so stiff. I'd been stuffing down my feelings about a challenging family issue and telling myself it was fine. And then it wasn't fine. It was an explosion. This episode is a tool that would have stopped that explosion from happening. The same one I use with every client, and it only takes 90 seconds. I'm going to walk you through it right now on a feeling of your own. And by the end, you'll feel your shoulders again. Hopefully, not by your ears. Welcome to Create Your Best Empty Nest, episode 30, How to Feel Your Feelings Before They Explode. Okay, you've got a feeling right now you've been calling fine. It's not fine. It's just quiet. And quiet doesn't mean it's gone. It means it's building. We stuff feelings because we think that's the mature thing to do, or we don't want to acknowledge it. We don't want to deal with it right now. It's the strong thing to do, but it's not. It's just delayed. And it makes it stronger when we delay it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I noticed in my own body before I realized what was happening and teach you the same body scan I use with my clients. And then walk you through feeling a feeling of your own. It's something you can absolutely do on your own at home. And if you find you want someone in your corner doing this work with you, that's exactly what I'm here for. Okay, first point, stuffing a feeling doesn't make it disappear, even though I know we all think it might. A stuffed feeling doesn't leave. It just waits for a bigger moment to come out. So many of us just stuff our feelings because we don't want to feel them, or it's something hard, or we don't want to acknowledge what's actually happening in our lives. Sometimes we think if we don't feel it, it just kind of will go away, which we all know doesn't really happen. And lots of times we'll just go numb instead. Temporarily, we'll go numb instead. And numb kind of feels like relief for just a minute, but it's temporary and it's not free. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater, right? I just got back from the beach, the water, all of it. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater, okay? You could do it for a while and you're kind of trying to keep the beach ball, under the water. But if you let go for just a second, it will just pop back up, right? And if you keep trying to do it, eventually you'll get tired. That beach ball has a lot of pressure and it builds if you try to leave it under there, and it will just shoot right back up. And usually it's with more force than if you let it just float back up in the first place and just gently float along the water, right? So like I mentioned, I've been dealing with a challenging family issue lately that I realized today that I've been stuffing. And that's why I was like, I need to help my ladies with this same thing that we all as humans deal with. And so long I've been thinking it's fine. It looked like fine from the outside. I just kept thinking, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to think about it. I'm going to deal with that later. And then today it exploded. It was just so tight in my shoulders and in my neck and all the way down my back. And really, I just felt like I just couldn't do any work. I was paralyzed. And it just felt so tight. And so I even had my husband massage my shoulders. It was just like beyond what I could do to do anything. And that's not good for your body. And it has to go somewhere, right? Where our body's all connected. And when we don't feel it, it goes tight in our shoulders or wherever it is. And for my case, it was in my shoulders. And it was so tight. And I realized what I was doing. And so I was thinking, oh, this is what I teach my clients to do. I'm going to work on it on myself. So I went inside my body. I thought, okay, what is this that I'm feeling? And I named it. I was feeling anxious. I was feeling anxiety over what's going to happen. And I felt it in my cheeks, in my chest, and in my stomach. And I just felt it. I felt like what it felt like. I named it. It was like dark cloud moving, and it was like gray. And I just felt it for a little bit. And I just noticed how my shoulders relaxed a little bit, how I got some relief after I acknowledged it. At first, I was just trying to replace it with good thoughts or what I wanted to create in my life. And I realized actually, before I can do that, the first step is just processing it. So here's your belief shift from if I don't make a big deal of this, it's not a big deal. It'll just go away. I can feel numb. I can forget it. I don't have to acknowledge it. Two, if I don't feel on purpose like I did today, my body will make me feel it eventually. My shoulders were so tight up to my ears, just my back, everything was so tight. You're going to feel it eventually, and it won't be pretty or comfortable. So here's your take home tip. Notice one place in your body that's tense right now. Is it your shoulders? Is it your back? Is it your head? Is it your forehead? Stomach? Where feels tense right now? Just notice it. That's step one. Okay. All right. Number two. Okay. You're going to scan your body. Like I said, I scanned my body. Feelings live in your body before they live in your head. And so that's where you want to go looking. Where is it in your body? So right after my mom passed away, I had a coach who suggested that I put an alarm on my phone every hour and just to feel, to name it and feel what I was feeling. And I didn't want to do this at first because I was feeling so many emotions and so much grief and just all in a ball. And I'm sure you can all name a time when you felt like this. But I realized it was a chance to actually practice what I've been learning and teaching. And so I did it. So every hour when that alarm went off, I'd stop and I'd feel it in my body. Where was it? Shoulders, cheeks, stomach, back. What color was it? Was it moving? Was it solid? All of it. Every time that feeling would just start to kind of relax, to dissipate, just like that beach ball that kind of floats to the surface. And the two biggest feelings that I kept feeling were grief and then the next hour, gratitude. And it would go back and forth. But those were the two biggest when I was feeling those feelings and naming them. Those were the two biggest feelings. And I had grief over losing my mom, over the finality of it, over not being able to talk to her again, your number one cheerleader. And then gratitude for all the people that had reached out and just the feeling of gratitude for the mom that I had, for all she taught me and the life I got to share with her. And so those two opposites can be true at once. And that's normal and natural. And because I wasn't afraid of either one, I just felt them both. I could actually name them and they just felt through my body. And it didn't make that loss smaller, but it made that season so much more peaceful. And I felt like I processed that grief so much faster than if I had just white knuckled through it or tried to stuff it. And eventually, like I said, that beach ball will come up. And that's really the whole point. And we're humans and humans have feelings. We're going to have some feelings that are positive and negative, some feelings that are positive and great and we love, like the gratitude, and some feelings that are harder, like the grief or the anxiety or whatever. But that's not a problem to fix. That's just being human. Okay, so the belief shift is from I don't even know what I'm feeling to I can find it in under a minute if I just go looking for it in my body, even in the hardest season of my life. Okay, here's your take-home shift. Pick one feeling you've been feeling. Sad, angry, anxious, guilty, lonely, jealous, embarrassed. Maybe it's even numb. Pick one feeling and run through it in your body. Name it, and then where are you feeling it in your body? Just where are you feeling it? Okay, next point. Just sit with it right now with me, okay? This is going to be a guided moment where you actually do this inside your body. So you don't need a coaching session to do this. You just need 90 seconds and a willingness to stop avoiding the feelings, to stop stuffing it, to stop just feeling numb, okay? A lot of us think that if we acknowledge it or process it or try to feel like when it's in my body, it'll get bigger. But really the opposite is true for most people. And it could get bigger, but eventually it's like that beach ball that just starts floating gently on the surface, okay? So I want you to do this with me right now, not just listen. So actually do this. Wherever you are, if it's a safe place, close your eyes for a second. It's going to take 90 seconds. So if you're driving, whatever, just take 90 seconds. Here we go. Think of a feeling you've been trying to stuff down lately. And at first you might not be able to name it, but that's the first part, okay? So don't overthink it. Just think of something you've been feeling lately. The first one that comes to mind, the first one that comes up, maybe it's sad, angry, anxious, guilty, lonely, stuck, jealous, embarrassed. Or maybe it's just numb. Whatever fits, that's the one, okay? Now, go inside your body. Where do you feel it? Is it in your chest, in your head, in your cheeks, in your stomach, your jaw? Just notice it, okay? Now, what color is it? Don't judge that answer. Just say the first color that comes to mind. I know some of my clients think, what? I don't know what color it is. But as you practice this, you can figure it out what color it is. Is it gray? Is it red? Is it yellow? Is it like a cloud, kind of transparent? What color is it? Okay, now, is it hard or soft? Is it moving? And if it's moving, is it moving fast or slow? And what does this feeling make you want to do? Yell, cry, run? Just notice that urge. You don't have to act on it. Just notice that. Okay, now ask yourself, why is this here? What are the thoughts underneath the feeling? Because I teach in the model in episode 21, how to solve any problem. I teach you that your thoughts create your feelings. So lots of times it's easier to think of our feeling before what thought is creating that feeling. So thinking after that, after you've processed it, what is that thought that's creating that feeling? For me today, it was, oh no, this is come to a head. And then it made me feel that anxiety. Okay. Now take one deep breath in, hold it for 5 seconds, and let it out for 5 seconds. That's it. That's 90 seconds. And just say to yourself, this is okay. This isn't scary. This is just me being human, feeling my feelings. However that felt for you, a little relief, a little emotional. Sometimes it does bring up your emotions. Maybe nothing dramatic at all. That's it. That's the whole practice. 90 seconds. That's what I do with every client, except in the session, I'm right there with you, helping you and go even deeper and figuring out what to do with what you find. Okay. So your belief shift is you just proved something to yourself in 90 seconds that no one can talk you out of. You can feel a hard thing and still be okay. Right? So here's your take home tip. If a feeling came up during that exercise, sit with it for 1 more minute before you move on with your day. Don't rush past it. Welcome it in. Let that beach ball come up to the surface. Okay, so here's a small daily practice that helps you from those feelings from exploding, either verbally or inside your body with tension, whatever it is, that will help this. This isn't a once in a while tool. It was what keeps the pressure from building in the first place, right? So remember, life is 50-50. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's every situation. You're going to feel positive, negative emotions. And really, negative emotions, there's nothing to be scared of. Lots of times, negative emotions are the cost of achieving your goal. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a problem to fix. It's just being human. So this doesn't need to be complicated. Just 90 seconds, once a day, and naming that feeling like we talked about. So that hourly alarm that I set when my mom passed away, it wasn't complicated either. It was just stopping, pausing for a moment, getting inside my body, naming the feeling, and giving it 90 seconds to process and asking myself those questions. That's generally all it takes for a feeling to move through you and stop resisting it and letting that beach ball of feelings just come up and float gently on the surface and allowing them. So this is your belief shift from I'm dealing with my feelings when I have more time. I don't want to deal with it now. It's too complicated. It's too deep. I don't want to acknowledge it. To I have 90 seconds. And 90 seconds, it's cheaper than an explosion later. So here's your take-home tip. Set one alarm today, each day, to go off. And when it goes off, just name the feeling. Where is it in your body? Just one. And sit with it for 90 seconds and ask yourself those questions. Where is it? What color is it? Is it soft or moving or hard? What is it? And just name with it. That's the whole practice. Stuffed feelings don't disappear. They wait. Your body knows before your head does, and you can walk yourself through a feeling in just 90 seconds. And doing that daily is what keeps them from exploding later. You can do this work on your own. Put the alarm every day, and it's super powerful. You just prove that in 90 seconds. But if you want someone to walk through it with you, someone who catches what you can't see for yourself, the way I catch it with every client I work with, book a Next Chapter Jumpstart call. Let's build a life where you are not just surviving your feelings, you're using them to create exactly what's next for you. Excited and intentional about creating your next chapter. Your shoulders don't have to be up and around your ears anymore to tell you something's wrong. You get to notice it now, gently, before it gets too loud, too tension filled, too pressure that your nervous system is so out of whack. 90 seconds is all it takes. Go feel something today. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you next week.
If this felt familiar, you're not alone. I created a short quiz, Who Am I, after the kids leave. It helps you name what actually is going on for you in this season and what you might need next. You'll find the link in the description. And if you want more conversations like this, you could subscribe. I'm here every week.